Imagine if Google, Wikipedia, and every major university library on Earth burned to the ground. That's what happened over 2,000 years ago, the Great Library of Alexandria. A beacon of the ancient world, may have held the greatest collection of knowledge in human history. And then it vanished. The story begins with Alexander the Great, whose vision was not just to conquer the world, but to unite it under a single, enlightened culture. After his death, his general, Ptolemy the First Soter, took control of Egypt and, inspired by Alexander's dream, founded the Library of Alexandria in the 3rd century BC. It was more than just a library. It was a research institution, a university, and a repository of all the world's knowledge. Scholars from across the known world flocked to Alexandria. Drawn by the promise of unlimited resources and intellectual freedom, the library's collection was vast. Some ancient sources claim it held over 400,000 scrolls, covering every subject imaginable: mathematics, astronomy, medicine, philosophy, literature, and more. The Ptolemaic rulers were obsessed with acquiring knowledge. Ships entering Alexandria's harbor were searched, and any books found on board were confiscated, copied by the library's scribes, and the copies returned to their owners. The originals were added to the library's collection. It was, in essence, humanity's brain. Within its walls, some of the greatest minds of antiquity made groundbreaking discoveries. Euclid, the father of geometry, wrote his seminal work, Elements, which would remain the standard textbook on the subject for over 2,000 years. Eratosthenes, the chief librarian, calculated the circumference of the Earth with astonishing accuracy, using nothing but a stick and his own intellect. Hero of Alexandria invented the first recorded steam engine, a device that would not be seen again for another 1,500 years. The library was a cradle of innovation, a place where the boundaries of human knowledge were pushed every day. So what happened to it? The destruction of the Library of Alexandria wasn't a single, cataclysmic event, but a slow, painful decline over several centuries. The first major blow came in 48 BC, during Julius Caesar's civil war, to defeat his rivals. Caesar set fire to their fleet in the harbor. The fire spread to the city and, according to some accounts, destroyed a significant portion of the library's collection. However, the library seems to have survived or was rebuilt, as it continued to function for centuries later. The library suffered from a series of other misfortunes. In the 3rd century AD, the city of Alexandria was sacked by the Roman Emperor Aurelian during his war with Queen Zenobia of Palmyra. In 391 AD, the Serapeum, a sister library to the main institution, was destroyed by a Christian mob who saw it as a pagan temple. The final blow may have come in 640 to AD, when the city was captured by a Muslim army. According to a later and likely apocryphal story, the Caliph Omar ordered the library's scrolls to be used as fuel for the city's bathhouses, declaring that if these books are in agreement with the Quran, we have no need of them. And if these are opposed to the Quran, destroy them, and what may have burned could have changed. Our future forever. Imagine a world where the scientific revolution began in the 1st century instead of the 16th. What if the steam engine had been developed 1,500 years earlier? What if the astronomical knowledge of the ancient Greeks had not been lost, but built upon? What if we were supposed to be more advanced? The loss of the Library of Alexandria was a tragedy of immeasurable proportions. It was a stark reminder that empires fall, and that knowledge, once lost, can set humanity back centuries. The story of the library is a cautionary tale, a warning of the fragility of knowledge and the importance of preserving it for future generations.